You have one unheard message.
Okay, it's 3 a.m. My shoes are gone. Was there, and my Uber rating is definitely a 0. You are not ready for this story. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of It's Always Something. Emily, welcome to It's Always Something.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, it's good. Long time coming. So first, I just want to start with the fit check because you're a very steezy girl. I love your fits. I love your clothes.
Oh, well, you know me. I'm in full Supreme head-to-toe tracksuit.
It's really steez.
Glasses are Ray-Bans.
Oh, there's a Ray-Bans? I didn't realize
My
that.
shoes are Nike. And I think that's about it.
Very good. She got a new Supreme hoodie today, and when she was checking out, I was like, oh my gosh, a new one for our collection.
Our collection.
How many items do I have in the collection? 0. So
it's my closet. That's the
it's her closet that I tend to use. So whenever, it's like when one of us is buying something, since we're roommates, it's like half off. That's how I like to think about it. So what are we in LA tonight for? Want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I'm playing a Halloween party tonight. It's a private party with A-Track, who is a vet in the scene, and I'm super stoked. I'm really excited for it.
There you go.
No idea what to expect and never know what to expect. That's the best
Yeah,
part.
I never know what to expect when I'm your +1.
Yeah.
Never know. But you lived here for a little bit, right?
I did. I lived here for 7 months, I think, closer to 7 months.
Okay, what part?
Marina Del Rey.
And you liked it?
Yeah, it was the best part of LA in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
I think that the West Side is definitely more for me.
So what made you decide you didn't want to live there post-grad then? Because aren't you leaning more towards New York at the moment?
Yeah, so you and I are.
Yeah, we are.
We're planning to live together.
Live together in New York.
We live together now, but we want to continue the next chapter in New York. But I don't know. I just need a change of scenery. I feel like California is definitely where I want to settle.
Yeah.
Later on in my life, but I feel like I need to have some time to explore a little bit more of different sides of me.
Yeah,
And-
totally. And New York is very fast-paced.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be good for both of us. Definitely.
It'll be really fun. I feel like it's one of those cities like LA that is like more like you never know what to expect when you go out,
no,
you know?
definitely. Completely
And
don't.
that's like the thrill of it all.
Yeah. So now we're going to do a little weekend recap for you. We did a big Sephora shop, like a huge, like I was posting
this
it
is the
online.
most us-coded thing ever.
Yeah, my manager commented and she was like, you would spend that much money at Sephora the day before the fucking
Literally
sale
the day
started.
before the fucking
Who was
sale.
going to tell us? Like the employees were sitting there happily charming your goddamn lip gloss.
I was asking them so many questions too. All of them failed to mention that it was the sale tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they told every single person walking in the store, everyone would just turn around and walk right back out.
Or like they're making money either way.
I know. So our question is, can
So
we
fake.
go today, return it all, even though I already like used half of it, return it all and then rebuy it with the sale? I don't see why not.
Might be a play.
Might be the play.
That might be our next task.
Something else that happened cool this week/weekend was you were on Chris Lake's live stream, which I didn't even know it was a
I
thing. Can you
was.
like explain to the people what that was, then explain also the aftermath of like him fucking...
Yeah, happily. I
Everything.
mean, Chris Lake, as if anyone knows who Chris Lake is,
I think a few people might.
another vet in the scene, top dog. Basically, Chris Lake has these live streams where he streams all sorts of parts of his production process, which is extremely fucking huge info because when you're starting out like trying to learn music production, I feel like it's so hard because YouTube is so oversaturated with like all the content that's on it. And
Yeah.
like you're seeing an actual A-lister artist like showing their creative process of music, which is like insane.
It's
And
really porn for people in the music
like,
industry. Yeah.
precisely, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like he films all these different processes, and it's just literally the most entertaining thing ever. Like his live streams go as long as 7 hours, and I kid you not, I will sit there and watch all 7 hours because
Yeah.
all 7 hours of that live stream is, well, most of it is essential information that I like to learn from, and I think I've learned a lot from. So given that, being on his stream was extremely not only full circle, but absolutely fucking wild.
But
and
explain
like,
kind of how that happened because she starts screaming. I don't know what's going on in her room. I don't know if someone broke in. She's having an insanely great orgasm. I have no clue. So I hear screaming. I run into her room. I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, Chris Lake, like I'm on his live stream. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, are you guys on FaceTime? I was confused because I didn't even know. So basically she explained it, I guess, in the dumb way. And she was like, me, music, submit track, he play online. I was
Yeah,
like,
so
oh.
he does not only production streams,
Yeah.
but also streams where he listens to other artists' demo submissions. So you get to submit a demo, only one, and he randomly selects the demos and somehow randomly selected mine. And he only listens to like 15 max on a stream, which he's only done like 3 streams, I believe, of the demo stream. So like,
and had good things to say though.
Yeah,
and then
and
like fucking put your reaction in his most recent YouTube video.
That is, it's very hard to get a good reaction from Mr. Lake. So I'm really surprised that he really liked my song.
It was a long time coming, well deserved. Yeah.
I don't know. That was crazy. And then he put my TikTok in his recap clip.
Yeah, that's actually wild.
Huge.
Very good.
Yeah.
So a lot of you guys have been DMing me for like months now, asking for multiple debriefs, especially one being Monaco. And I kind of was just waiting for Emily to come on because she was literally on the trip with me, and I figured she could give some good insight. But we're going to go in effect of the timeline because after I got back from abroad, we kind of had a fast 3 months. Like we did Coachella immediately. Then it was my 21st birthday, which we flew to Miami for. Then after that, we did Monaco. Then we went right from Monaco to Ibiza.
Yep.
And I feel like that was like I wasn't even, during Monaco, I was posting a lot, but during Ibiza, I was like off the grid. So we're going to get into all of that because I know it's a long time coming. Coachella was so fucking random. So I'm abroad and Emily's, I just call her, she stayed in LA, like in Marina, she talked about in the beginning of this episode. That was during the time we were abroad. I always say like we went abroad to Europe, all my friends, and Emily went abroad to LA, like whatever.
Literally.
So it's a random day and I call Emily. Enemy. And I'm like, I got a DM. And like, how many times does this happen? I guess not in terms of Coachella, but how many times have you heard a girl be like, I got a DM from a guy? Like, you never know where it's going to go. And I was like, I got a DM. And I like was low-key going to like pull up the exact DM to read it. But it's just along the lines of a man literally DMing me and going, do you want 2 guest list tickets? Or like, do you want to go artist pass to Coachella or something?
Yeah, basically offering artist passes.
Basically offering artist pass. And I responded like, well, do I have a +1? As if it's like a fucking tart trip. Like, I don't know. Asked if I have a +1. He's like, sure, you can bring a homie. So I call Emily and she's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So we like start planning around all of this and we've had our fair share of men scamming us, girls scamming us.
Yeah, normally I'm the first one to be like, this is some shady shit.
But no, you're fucking not.
Yes,
like someone could dangle,
bro.
like you're like a dog, they dangle a biscuit. You're like eye on the prize, bitch. Are you kidding? Like maybe after the fact you take a step back.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking serious?
Bro. If you want something, you get it. I think that's the point here. You know, like if you want to go to Coachella, like you're gonna find a way in. So if shady guy's offering, you might be like, you're gonna take your chances, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So we took our fucking chances, right? And flew. I actually did, like, I guess maybe I should like not tell you this because this like leaves some fun out of the story. But I did like fact check. Like I asked a few mutuals and was like, how do you know this guy? And everyone was like, no, he's legit. He's cool. I buy a fucking flight home. I was going to stay in Europe. I fly home for Coachella. So I was going to stay until Monaco. I fly back to Florida, obviously, to get a fucking tan, get my hair done, get fed, you know, be back on my parents' credit card for once abroad was rough. So we're home in Florida. And then we just fucking fly out to Coachella. Like we're driving up there, going to this like house. Like he sent us a link to like some mansion. So we're going to Coachella for free. Both have artist passes and we have a mansion to stay in. And we're just like, la, 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 driving down. We're both telling, I think, was this the time? No. I was going to say, was this the time you told your parents like it was a brand thing and I told my parents it was a brand thing from you?
No, that was when we went to New York.
That was when we went to New York. Yeah. Okay. So we sometimes do that because whenever we're doing these things, you know, it's not, I can't just call up my dad and be like, Dad, I got a DM from some man. He's going to take me to Coachella. Babe, you're going to get trafficked or something. It's a little scary, you know? But we're driving up there, just, you know, bumping our tunes. We pull up to this fucking mansion. We were the first ones there, right? Yep. We were the first ones there. These men hadn't arrived yet. And
the crib checked out.
The crib fucking checked out. I did the house tour.
That was a sick house.
And then it was great. And then a couple brands found out I was there and we got like the Hot Girl Pickle PR. Monster showed up with like fucking cases and cases and cases PR. And then we went to the festival and we didn't even, the guys that actually we were staying with at the house was one guy, the guy who invited us, his brother, and then his cousin. And then and then a best friend, and then like 2 girls. The girls were so sweet, so cool.
Awesome.
The guy
literally
was still
hang
friends
out
with
them
him.
Again.
I know.
Like,
they were so hot and so cool.
Like,
but we were pretty much just running around Coachella, just doing our own thing. But luckily the people we were staying with were like fucking lit.
Yeah.
But this year we want to go weekend 1 because we've only gone weekend 2.
We're gonna go. I think we're gonna do.
I want to go both
this year.
weekends.
Yeah. We're gonna do Coachella for sure
both
because I think that we gotta end our time in California.
Yeah,
The bang.
exactly. And then I have here in all caps, fucking Zendaya. So the first night though, the first night we like go, there's this thing called the Zendaya after party. We call it fucking Zendaya. The Zendaya after party.
Zendaya.
I pulled up the first night in my I pulled up in Uggs. I pulled up in fucking Ugg minis to this like legit after party that's like all like exclusive people.
Can I explain what Zendaya is? For those of you that don't know what Zendaya is, it's basically like this high-end afters for Coachella. And you can buy tickets for it, but they're sold out and they're extremely expensive. And basically like how you get in is like
Someone has a table.
yeah, someone has a table or you know someone, and it's like not like a venue. It's like a house that's like $1 billion property that no one lives in, but it's like a house. It's really fucking
Yeah.
some rich shit, like real shit. And she pulled up
Some LA bullshit.
wearing Ugg fucking minis.
Yeah, duh.
And we did pull up in sweatshirts and sweatpants.
Was that
We
with
were
the Ugg
those
minis?
girls.
Yeah, we were sweatshirts and
We were
sweatpants,
those
Ugg
girls.
minis. And literally walked our asses right in. Didn't even check our IDs. Go to the table, having a grand old fucking time. I'm under 21 at this point. Get in, fine. The next night, oh my God, let's do it all again. Great, we got there. We're in our fits. We're ready to go. They asked for my ID. I give my fucking real ID because I'm like, come on. I was like, Coachella was in May, right?
Yeah.
I literally turned 21 in like
Coachella's
5
April,
days.
end of April.
Okay, yeah, basically May. So I turned 21 in like 5 fucking days. They don't let me in. So we're like, plan B, how do we get in? So they're like, and meanwhile, like it's after Coachella. So I'll just say simply, like I was not sober. We'll put that. My friends then tell me, they're like, oh, Davis, great idea. Okay, we're gonna go in. You hop the fence, right? So I sneak around the back of fucking Zendaya, like stretch through the fucking mud. Climb this fence. Oh my God, guys. Like the visual is fucking crazy.
This property is like acres big too. Like this girl scaled the fence, not only that, walked to scale the fence.
So I scale this fence and it's a barbed wire fence. So I don't scale it. I attempt to scale it. I'm dangling. Oh my God, I can't even say this. I'm dangling from the fence. It's latched onto my Supreme fucking shorts I just bought. I'm dangling from this fence. Like I can't move. I'm dangling like a spider in its web. Like actually, and the security guard just shines his light, comes up to me. It was best case scenario it could have been. I still have the scar on the back of my fucking leg from the Zendaya fucking, but see it? I don't know if you probably can't see it, but I have the scar right there. I'm also in a G-string, so I should not be doing that. And ripped my whole outfit, scarred me, security comes. Honestly, best case scenario because I so could have been fucking arrested.
Yeah.
Don't know how I wasn't arrested. Kicked us out. And of course, you know, because the girl was being a bitch before I even hopped the fence, kept being like, code 74, code fucking 67. And then I barbed wire the fence, hopping, I'm dangling, and I just hear, code 67, break in, code 67. I'm like, oh my God, sorry, was that really loud?
We just see like 10 guys with flashlights just like
literally
shining their
barricading me.
flashlights.
It was
We
so
can't see
fucking
Davis,
humbling.
and we're like, oh my God, what is going on right now? But that was honestly iconic. Coachella was so fucking lit. I want to go back.
It was lit. I know, it'll be even better
That
this year
was
too.
yeah.
Then after Coachella, a couple days later, not a couple days, we already discussed this, a week later, it was my 21st birthday in Miami. And there's not too much to say about that, but that was like a really fun trip. You came a day late. Remember you flew in because you had a show or something? You were doing something.
I was.
You had to go home because you had to sell your house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was sad. So 21st birthday was really good. I blacked out so fucking bad on Thursday. Like
What did we
really
do
bad.
Thursday? Oh yeah, that was the night I wasn't there.
Yeah. And then Friday we woke up and got scammed by that Cabana.
Oh my
We
God.
had this Cabana for my 21st birthday. Like my friends bought me a Cabana, right? By the pool.
We get her a Cabana. We were thinking, okay, it's
Cabana
by
by
the
the
pool. Yeah, no. Cabana in the grass adjacent to the pool that we're not allowed in because
the
there's
pool. We didn't have the pool
another
band. Another band. There's always another band. This is
Always
something
another
with like our
fucking band.
excursions. Like whenever we do anything, like you always need a wristband whenever you're going to any event.
And it's always a
especially
struggle. It's like
music-wise.
battle of the
It's always
fucking
the schedule to
bands.
get that band. You always somehow get a different band than your friend. Like they have the artist band, you have fucking guest list. It's like, what? I don't know. It's so fucking stupid. So we got scammed because we didn't have the right band, of course. Then we went to dinner at Queen. That was fucking epic. That was lit. That was like one of the best restaurants I've ever went to.
That was really fun. It was
And
like an
then-
interactive restaurant.
And then Saturday we went on the boat.
Yeah.
Big boat day. That was really fun, honestly.
I DJ'd the boat. That was a great day.
Yeah, that was a really good day. And then quickly after that, we went to Monaco. And this is the thing that like actually I get in so many DMs asking me to debrief Monaco, and I just have yet to do it because
Let's get into it.
you've been my chosen one. So this was obviously like new to you. You didn't really know what to expect.
No, I've been to Monaco once before,
Yeah.
but I
Never been to F1, didn't know what
No,
to expect. And same
no.
way, like I
Yeah.
didn't really know what to expect either. I mean, I haven't been to Monaco in a couple years, so honestly, kind of I remembered a lot of it, but just it was definitely not something I was
Yeah.
super familiar with. And then of course the Grand Prix happening was always something I dreamed of doing because my parents have done it since I was little. But it was my year to go, and the plane ride there. That's when our trip started, right?
Let's just say
I was telling my-
someone had a sticks in it.
I was telling my mom about this the other day, and she was like geeking about it. So,
Wait.
what do you want? My economy bag? Like we got it. Okay. So
This girl had her, like, she had 2 passports at the time. I don't know why, because you're type B to the
Yeah.
max. Oh my God, type Z actually.
yeah.
But she had 2 passports in this, do I look like I fly economy?
My mom got me a do I look like I fly economy bag? My parents
So
strictly
bad.
put me on economy flights.
Oh
Like, bitch,
my
you're in first
God.
class by yourself.
Nevertheless, we were flying economy. So we're on economy and we're sleeping.
I'm doing like
we're
my skincare, with
having
my,
a
like,
good time sleeping.
with my like salmon cum face mask in economy, doing my bag, and we had obviously taken a sleeping pill for the long flight, as one does. And I guess we were just a little delirious. We had a
little
layover
is an
in
understatement.
Germany, and we get off the plane in Germany. I left like half my belongings on the plane,
including her, do I look
including
like
do I look like my fly economy bag? Yeah, in fucking economy,
Will never not be
whatever.
funny.
So that was great. And then I like filmed a full. I've talked about this part with you guys. Me filming like a full mukbang in Germany and like eating so much food. I don't even remember filming the mukbang. I was so tired.
Oh God.
And then we got to F1 and we experienced F1. What was your take on that?
That was the craziest thing I've ever done,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, I mean, the police escort one, like,
Yeah.
that was probably the craziest thing ever. I think
Yeah.
that's like a one-of-one experience. Like, not,
Yeah.
like,
But just what I mean, the race in general.
oh,
like,
the whole race.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the race was so no.
She likes the cars.
No, I loved it. I
we
mean,
didn't
I
care
didn't
about
know
the race.
much
We cared about the cars and the like.
No, I mean, it was really, really interesting. Like, I didn't know much about it when we got there, but like learning, we got into it for sure.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. To
We got to
definitely
watch
see
it from
that.
really cool locations. We got to watch it from 3 different locations all 3 days.
Yeah, we got to
which
do
is
the
really
casino,
cool.
which was really cool.
Yeah.
And then we had like
The yacht club,
Yeah, that was really epic.
the
for
helipad
sure.
thing. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. And we were there mainly because, for those who don't know, I guess I'll give like the full background lore. My great aunt is Grace Kelly, who was like a famous actress, and then she was a princess. And like my grandma was literally her flower girl, so very involved. And my dad does a lot of business now in Monaco, so he pretty much goes to F1 for business. And me and Emily, obviously, as I was making the joke before, we're obviously there for the race, but we're more there for the activities surrounding the race. We wanted to like go clubbing. We wanted to check out
Pausa was playing at our
Jimmy's.
hotel.
We had Pausa literally playing at our hotel, which was like the cherry on top, because
And
at
Carlito.
that time, that was when I was like fully fucking obsessed with him.
Yeah.
And so my dad's friend got us tickets to Pasta because we didn't know what was happening, and it was obviously all sold out. And then our guy friends, the same guy friends we went on the boat with in Miami for my birthday, happened to have a table there.
Yep.
So
was a
it was
whole
like everything
reunion.
just like fucking worked out.
Yeah.
And then the next night, I think one of the coolest things we did is when we got invited to the ball.
Oh my God. That
And
was literally like insane.
and it was so cool. And obviously there's like so many people invited to the ball, but we were invited to like the cocktail hour before the ball, which was so cool. So me and Emily are talking to this girl, right? And we
Yeah.
and we're like talking to this girl, like boying up with her, and then we ask her name, and she's like, "I'm the princess of Saudi Arabia."
Yeah, she said like princess, and we know
There's
there's multiple
multiple, but, like,
princesses
she was
and
one of
princesses.
them.
There's a lot of
Still.
them, but still, that's pretty like what? Okay,
That
I'm
was
just Emily, like
because it was like a
hi.
private, so it was just like, we're family, so we were at like the private things, and of course like this is new to me too. Like I've now that I'm older and kind of can understand what's going on, it's like really cool, and especially with like social media now and being able to like share this with people and like, I don't know, not keep it all in and get people's like reactions almost kind of is what made me realize throughout my life how crazy it is. Because growing up, like I remember in 3rd grade when we had to do like a project on someone, I did like the crayon man, and this girl in my class did Grace Kelly, and I was like, oh, that's like my relative, not even thinking anything of it. And like fast forward now, I'm like, wait, that's like really fucking sick.
Yeah.
So one night though, when we went clubbing, we weren't very successful. So my cousin, which I get, like there's not even too much I can say on this topic really, but obviously being family with those people, like family always goes so far. Like of course if anyone was family, like there's so many people probably say they're family with the royal family. Like people in my comments all the time like, oh my God, I'm family with them too. like, oh, okay, maybe like 50th generation, but like, it's okay, it's not a competition. But on the other end of it, like, if I was them, like I was royal and like they were me and I was like, oh my God, my family, like, who are you? Like, literally, who are you? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I bet they have so many people trying to be like, oh, I'm your 17th, 14th cousin. Or like, oh my God, I know you used to do fucking ballet with your cousin. Like, our grandpas used to be friends. Like, I'm sure they like hear that all the time.
Yeah.
So we go to Jimmy's, which is like a very exclusive club after the ball.
It was
And
literally right below the ball.
It was
We got
literally
to
right
walk
below
down
the ball.
a
Like,
staircase.
there was a secret entrance. Like, we went in the secret entrance with my family. We get to the table, and one of my cousins like has the table year round because he's like a Monaco person. And literally just like kicks us out of the table. But no hate, like he was with his friends and then we're there because like my dad and mom went and they kicked out my mom and dad. And my mom and dad were like, oh, have fun. Like obviously we're getting kicked out because we're like too old to be here.
Also, he was like, the people at his table were like Polo G and like a bunch of other rappers. And we were like, what the fuck are we doing
here? But obviously, like, I don't know. I just was following the crowd in.
Yeah.
So we follow in and I'm like, hey, I say, hey. He's like, oh my God, hi. Like, how are you? And I'm like, hi, I don't know if you know me or something. He's like, no, of course. Like, hi, good to see you again. And then, you know, turns to a security guard and is like, get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, valid. And then, of course, like a bunch of people I've followed for a while then end up at that table that night.
Yep.
Like, then there's just like a bunch of like
And we
famous
like
models
watched
and
our,
influencers.
yeah, we watched our like the people we were meeting up
we're
with,
like
our
walking out. We see them like walking in, and we're like, so we could have been hanging out with them, but you know.
Yeah.
So I'm family, but clearly not that close of family. So you know, it's okay. And then at the ball, I skipped over this, but at the ball, it was so cool because when we were in that private cocktail room, so we were sad, obviously, that Charles Leclerc didn't win because we love Charles and he's like a Monaco resident. So of course you always root for your own. So, and he was so cute. Lando was so cute when he gave his speech. He even was like, I'm sorry, like, I know you guys are sad, Lando. Like, my only apology is that, like, Charles didn't win.
Yeah.
But, of course, he's happy he won. And when he walked into the party, there was, like, a red carpet. You're getting filmed walking in, so we did that. He gets into the cocktail room, and the very first person he goes up to is my dad, because, I don't know, he, like, knows my dad. And my dad is just so good at, like, making people feel very normal. Like my dad's grown up around doing stuff like this, whether it's in work or just like his family. And him and his family traveled the whole world when he was like 13 or something. So just always been very like involved in going to classy stuff, always like pinkies up type shit. And so yeah, just like good at my coochie's out, good at making people feel normal. And so when Lando walked in, it was the very first person he talked to was my dad. So us four were just talking to him, like just
for like
talking
45
to the
minutes.
The owner, talking to the winner of the Grand Prix, just talking for 30 minutes. Like, how was it? My dad told him to go to Ibiza with us.
Bro literally tried to her dad tried to convince
Bro.
Lando to come to
Ibiza. And he was like,
with
bro,
us.
I
And he was
have,
like,
shit to
sorry, I
do.
would, but I have a race. Like, obviously you
My
have
dad
a
was
race.
like, let loose, go with them to Ibiza.
We were talking to him for like 45 minutes. Literally, like, don't you have other people to talk to? Like, you just won the fucking
but
race
then,
in
of course, then he
Monaco.
stops talking to us. Then he's getting surrounded. People are asking for pictures. And so it was probably a breath of fresh air that we were just like,
Chilling.
not asking for a picture, even though I did want that picture, Lando. But, you know.
It's okay.
Next time, yeah. Yeah, that covers it, I think. You said the police escort thing. That was the wildest thing to me, honestly. But I've had that before. That
The
was
beach
my
club
first
was really
rodeo.
nice too.
Yeah.
The beach club was
the
a
beach
vibe.
club. So we went to Ibiza and me and Emily decided to do the 24-hour airport challenge.
God, we made some friends. It was entertaining.
What was
We had
his name? I have
McDonald's
Derek.
6 times.
No, we actually got
Like
McDonald's
8
6
different times.
times. Because, you know, I got a Sprite and then we were sitting there. I was like, you know, I want nuggets.
Nugget meal isn't enough. You need another one.
So then we got fries and then I see her getting the Big Mac and I'm like, shit, now I want a Big Mac, you know? And then Emily had the fuck ass hat on the entire time. There was like these McDonald's
They gave me
crown.
like the
She was wearing it.
Burger King-
I was
Burger
like, you look
King hat
special. So we met our friend Derek. So me and Emily always do this thing where we're like, we're not going to bring weed because we're going to take a tea break. That's what we did. We went to Val Thorens too.
the entire time, mind you, when we were in Val Thorens, this is like a French
This is
mountain.
when I literally had my accident where my clitoris turned into a golf ball.
We were
Happy Halloween.
on the streets asking people, do you guys know where
That
we
makes
can
us sound
get
like
weed?
actual crackheads. It's like not true. We just like we're trying to take a tea break and then we were like, wait, you know, it'd be so lit right now, like to not be on a tea break, to be like so faded skiing down the mountain. Like you need a joint on the ski lift, same way you need a fireball shooter on the ski lift.
Like,
It's
it
just like
makes
you have to
sense.
do it. So we were like, yo, where's the plug? And then we found this like shady fucking guy named Mo. Tried to sell us like
We had to go up to his apartment. He was like cash only. And we were like, are you fucking serious?
so then it was the first obstacle.
Oh my
So we have to
God.
find a guy who has weed. So we're literally like on the side of the street, like with our thumb out, like weed, you know. Finally find some boys who are like, oh, I have this connect. So we add him on Snapchat.
Everything in Europe, by the way, there's no weed in Europe. It's hash.
It's
so
hash.
it's like not as strong at all.
So then we go to him and he's like, no, I'm cash only. And we're like, what the fuck? So then we go back on the streets trying to ask someone who can like give us their ATM card.
Yeah, so we actually ended up finding someone that gave us
That
cash.
was so weird, that guy.
That
and he
guy
was like
was a
so
mess.
weird.
He was a
and he was like,
mess.
oh,
He
no,
was
please
drunk.
take my money. I'm like so rich.
Yeah,
We're like, okay,
so we
what?
took his money. I mean,
and then
you
we bought
insisted.
weed and then we got really high.
Yeah, well, no, then we had to find a cigarette to empty out to put the weed in. And then
Yeah,
we had to
then
find
we
a
had to
lighter.
find cigarettes. So then we asked a random guy for a cigarette.
And then we found a lighter.
Oh, and then we had to find a lighter. So Emily goes in the club and asks someone for their lighter. And
And
so
then
I'll bring it right back.
We didn't bring it
I'm
right
sorry,
back.
we needed it probably more than they did.
I
you
owe bro a
know?
lighter.
But back to Ibiza, we're in the same fucking situation in the airport. And we're like, bro, we have a 16-hour fucking layover right now. What was it? It was like 8 hours.
It was
But
8
overnight,
hours.
it was an 8-hour layover
It was
from like
overnight.
2 to
We
fucking
didn't sleep.
7 a.m. Brutal. So we find that, so she's talking to this guy outside and
Yeah, this guy comes up to me. I'm sitting there on the phone with my best friend, and he comes up to me, interrupts, and is like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Do you have a lighter? And I was like, yeah. So he asked me for a lighter. We get to chit-chatting. I had to hang up on my friend because obviously I'm not going to.
Be rude.
Yeah. And he just hung out. He's honestly such a fucking refreshing person to have during that
Yeah,
layover
he was-
because
he was,
he gave us weed.
Yeah, so he gave us a full pen and was like, keep it. It was brand new in the box.
2 brand new, like,
He
no,
was
one
broke.
brand new one, but he gave us the
He
rest
was like,
of his
he was
other
like, I
one,
don't
yeah.
even smoke. I have these. It's just like me with vaping, you know? And so he gave it to us and was like, you can have it. And then we had
Yeah.
like a full fucking thing. And that was lit. And then we got to Ibiza and we stayed just us. It was just the 2 of us in like a little hotel room.
It was great. It was on the beach. It was so cute.
And we did like a different Ibiza take because everyone, like literally everyone I know had gone to Ibiza after abroad for opening weekend.
Yes.
And like obviously was just like, you know, did
Shit
the like
show.
fucking 7-day in a row Molly challenge. I'm not doing that. Like I'm good. My brain is
7 day
cute.
in the row Molly challenge.
Like I'm good.
Bro's rolling deep.
Bro's rolling deep. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. And so we did like a chill Ibiza trip. We did half
half
chill,
and half.
half and half. And
Did
it
a
was
perfect
fucking
good.
epic.
Yeah, it was great.
And then the
balance.
one night we were like, let's go out because Mal P was playing and we wanted to see Mal P. So, you know,
we went
we're
to Calvin Harris too.
yeah, but I don't, that was really not my,
I had a
Thing.
great time.
that was more, yeah, okay. So we go to Mal P and we're in the booth and we're like talking to Prospa in the booth, like
yeah, with
chilling,
Ben
having
Sterling's.
beers.
I'm like
We
having
have, like-
beers with Ben Sterling.
Yeah. And we're like 2 beers in, like we're sober. We're not like these drunk bitches falling in the booth. We're also not the bitches like with our phones up filming really like.
No, like we were chilling. Like we were having,
chill.
it was
We're
our
fine. We're by
last
the
night. We were having a
speaker.
chill night.
It was very good until all of a sudden someone comes and taps us and is like, you 2 need to get out of the booth. And we're like,
Wonder why.
what? Like, I'm so confused why we need to get out of the booth. So we get kicked out of the booth and we have our theories why we got kicked out of the booth.
You don't have to
But
get into them.
We won't get into it, but obviously, I don't think it was
Let's
a
just say it was an
coincidence.
unjust booting of the booth. So
We got booted out of the booth.
we got booted, and there was no reason. But you know, lucky
So
for
then,
us.
yeah, this is just
being
us.
us,
COVID. This is us.
This
yeah.
is us.
Yeah.
You try to fucking poke the bear, you're gonna get fucking.
The bear's gonna fucking bite you and then like actually fuck your
So,
husband.
Yeah, we get out the booth. We're distraught. There's a queue to get in the booth, mind you.
A line, like
We're
a fat
thinking,
line.
yeah, we're thinking this is part of the reason.
And there's also
but-
like when we get kicked out of the booth, it was like there's only tables back there or booths. So
Yeah,
it's
so
either
it's like you're
we got
either in the
kicked out,
crowd
okay,
or-
we're gonna sit in
yeah.
the line, I guess, for the
no,
rest
we're
of
not
the
going to
set.
wait in line when we just got kicked out. They're not going to let us in.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, fuck. What do we do? What do we do? We're standing there. We get a tap on our
3 seconds
shoulder.
later.
Literally 3 seconds later, get a tap on our shoulder.
Booth fucking table.
Yo, we're leaving. This table, it's literally all the alcohol. Yours. Take it.
Booth
What?
table. Like we're now
Booth
better
table.
spot
Like,
in the booth.
you thought the booth was good? No, the booth table was better. Like you
Yeah.
could see everything actually.
yeah, we had space to move. We had a chair. I could fucking
We had our own
sit.
alcohol supply, free fucking.
like a bartender
Oh my
coming
god,
up.
that was the dream. We had our own table, literally just given to us right
Yeah.
after someone tried to kick us out.
Yeah, that was really funny.
So,
And
shame on you.
yeah, when we did our chill side too of Ibiza, one of my dad's friends has a house in Ibiza, and that was so fucking sick. So we were like hanging out with
So
him, and he was
cute.
like the cutest, coolest person ever. He was like our rave,
He kept
not even
doing
our rave
this.
dad. Like he does this move, and he just like lives in Ibiza and Monaco half and half the year. My dad knows him because he's friends with Albert, and my dad met him at some trip in Mexico, and literally the most beautiful house I've ever seen, and it literally made me like want to have a vacation home in Ibiza, like actually,
Yeah.
because it was so chill. And then actually one of the best days of my life we then went to the beach club that Rui recommended to us, and we just sat at a beach club all day, like
Literally rotted.
got massages on the
club.
beach, rotted. I got a full
Got
bottle of
paella.
rosé, got 45 fucking meals. I'm like, seriously, if someone asked me like top 5 days of my life, like that's one of them.
That was a great day.
We were
honestly.
so fucking relaxed.
That was Zen peak.
yeah. So now we'll get into how we became friends,
Oh.
because I feel like we are low key opposites, but I feel like we also have such similar like values and shit. So I feel like that's kind of what makes us similar. I feel like when we really first started hanging out was like freshman year Cabo, right?
Yeah, so it was our spring break trip freshman year, and no freshmen were on that trip. It was basically like all sophomores who kind of crashed their trip, and you were like one of the only freshmen that were on that trip, and we just kind of like were on the same page without saying anything, and I felt like that was why we kind of
I don't
like.
even know how it got there. It's funny. It's coming up as like, because I guess spring break is around this time.
You didn't drink any tequila back then. We were only drinking vodka
we were both on
together.
our vodka grind, which is funny because now you only drink tequila.
Now
So
I don't
everyone
even
was
drink
taking like
that.
tequila shots, and we'd be like vodka. So I guess we bonded over that.
I don't even
And
know.
we also just were like so over it. Like we'd go to these clubs and we're just like party princesses. So you grew up always just like, you know, you literally grew up in a music family, but also a family who like, you know, invest in the scene. Like they really like going to shows and going to Ibiza. So they're gonna like, you know, get a nice table because they're at the end of the day, it's almost cheaper because you get the alcohol instead of buying drinks, waiting in line. When your whole family goes, it makes sense to just get the table, you know, whatever. So she grew up doing that, and I'm just a fucking diva ass bitch. So we're in Cabo and just like both kind of would give each other the eye and be like, let's get the fuck out of here. So then we left. I remember that one club, and we went to this other
this
club.
weird bar.
Weird
and we're
bar,
just like,
and we're just like fucking around. Yeah, that was really awesome.
Really cute. And then we just like hung out after that.
Yeah, because we were in the same sorority, but I kind of like, I obviously told them all the lore of like when I first got in the sorority and like having now a whole friend group. She wasn't involved in that because like you and Gracie and them, like they were their own friend group. And then once I kind of, you know, had all the shit with mine, that's when I made my way over to theirs and never looked back. And it was literally pure bliss and happiness ever since.
Literally.
Yeah. And they kind of are the ones who got me into the music scene too.
Yeah.
Because obviously, as you guys know, she's a fucking music bitch. And I like
Music
literally
bitch.
don't know shit about fucking shit.
Yeah, no, but I think that's like the best part, honestly, though. Because like it's fun when you don't know anything. Like as much as I love having people around me that are educated and that I can nerd out.
You do, seriously.
Like I need people that I can nerd out to about it for sure. But
you need
it's nice to like have that other side where it's like you don't give a fuck, and it's like the way that it is the way that it goes, and I love that.
And it was so funny because something weird is like not a lot of people like we had haters on our friendship. Like when we became friends for some reason.
This is
so weird though. Like we actually had people who were like, I don't like it. And I didn't really know why at first. I was like, oh, do people not think like we'd get along? Do people think like intimidated? Maybe it was a mix of both. But I think like looking back, I think it was just almost the opposite. People were like, wait, I think this friendship would be really good.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
Like,
it was a lot of people from our school that just like I remember there were even like yik yaks about our friendship.
There
and
were
I was
yik yaks
like,
about our friendship.
What? And like I remember you would get
Emily
comments.
even like Diva
Yeah,
Cup?
like
That was what they called me Diva
there would be comments. And I remember this so vividly. Like people like genuinely like not fucking with the fact that we were friends. And
everyone
it was
being
so
like, it's a
funny
matter
'cause we
of
just
time.
like didn't give a fuck.
And we like ate it up, of course. Yeah. And then we both dropped our sorority to pursue our goals. And that's something that I think is one of the coolest things we've like bonded over and done. And like, just like we sit there and encourage each other. And I think we just have a very unique friendship, honestly. And that's something I want to talk about because
100%.
like she dropped because a similar reason I did, but she was the one who like inspired me, honestly. Like they were kind of telling her like, you can't be posting this, you can't be doing this.
I was like the first one.
And she was like, fuck,
drop.
okay, then I'm out. And that was like really ballsy of you, really cool, because at the time, like everyone was still in sororities. Like when you dropped out, I was like, oh my God, what? Like it wasn't like some
I
little...
mean, there was a lot. Like honestly, like
they kept you in
to
the basement.
begin with, like
Emily
I always
wasn't-
said, like sorority era of Emily is not Emily, it's Emily. Like it's not me. Like that was not me. I was blonde. Like I don't know what was going on back then, but that was like I initially never really saw myself in a sorority. I know I definitely wanted to do it to meet friends, and like I knew that was something that like low-key needed to be done, especially at our school. But I was always very hesitant, and if it wasn't for Gia, my roommate at the time, I wouldn't have rushed in the first place. But I'm really happy I did. Yeah, because all of you guys, like I wouldn't have met all of you, I'm sure, and like I don't know, and that was definitely weird because, you know, like after a year in, I was almost like...
And it's almost like you can't do that. Like I'm doing this to pursue it and not and fail.
Literally.
At it. You know, it's almost kind of like now you have to fucking do it and make it happen.
And it's just like it didn't really align with like who I am as a person, honestly. Like like being told like if my parents aren't gonna tell me what to do at this age, like girls my age are not gonna tell me what to do. And like I just like I've never had.
And it was weird. Like our school just had strict rules. Like even if you were like 21, you couldn't post yourself drinking. Like
I would post, like I would post a lot of content that was like music based, and it was definitely more like outrageous because that was like what I felt like was needed to be done at the time to like grow my brand. And like they just were like, you need to take these videos down. And like, I understood it. I get it. They have one job and like to make sure that the girls aren't posting heinous stuff. But, you know, for me, it was definitely more targeted, I would want to say. And like for recruitment, like they kept me in the basement because like, I like not to toot my own horn, but like, I'm a cool ass bitch. And like they kept me in the basement, like wouldn't let me talk to any of the girls during recruiting. Like it was just like really weird. It almost felt like they were like trying to de-shine my shine, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what
dull her sparkle,
dull
baby.
my sparkle. And like, nah, like that's not gonna happen. So I was just
that's good. And then that's when we kind of really then I dropped and then we really got into it. And we actually recently we recently just decided, because obviously we're about to graduate, and I do say a lot of the time, like San Diego State is a very like on-brand school for people who want to pursue something. Like there's definitely a lot of DJs in the music scene or whatever, but it's completely unlike UMiami in the way that there isn't that many people doing that. So like me and Emily, obviously about to graduate again, as I just said, have been thinking about what we want to do post-grad. And up to like a week ago, my dad was literally saying, so like, what's your job going to be, whatever. And I recently, about 2 months ago, less than 3, like 2 months ago, switched over to a new management. So obviously being in that time of like, I don't know, not really knowing what my income would be, not having a steady income, not knowing how things would look in the next few months. I didn't know where I'd be when I graduate. And now after doing it for 2 months, I said to my parents yesterday, I was like, I'm going to do social media full time when I graduate. And you said to your parents recently
that I'm doing music full time.
So we're going to live together in New York and do our fucking side quest full time. And it's literally do or die. And I just think it's a very unique friendship because like, I don't know 2 other people, I guess outside of our friend group, I guess you could say Gia and Kayla. But seriously, outside of our friend group, I don't know 2 other people who are like working to do something that's so unique and unlike anyone's ever doing. And it's like so inspiring because it's so like your, as you say, like life or death. Like it is your whole life. It's been your life for years. Like I know I recently got into this, but like
no, it's always been
in music.
It's
always,
you wanted to do too. Like I know, like I don't know, too much shit has happened to the point where I'm like, I know it's gonna happen, and this isn't me being delusional. It's me, like our hard work is gonna pay off, and I think that like the beautiful thing about our friendship is that we see sides of each other that not a lot of people do, and like we almost like to bring out the best in each other and like encourage each other to really just do the best and be the best in what we're doing. And I think that to me is the most valuable type of friendship ever because it's like without having somebody there that almost like understands it to the same extent, you know, because like once you're trying to build something of your own, and whether you're a businessman or a author or whatever, like it's hard to relate to other people because
you're on your
you
own
almost
path.
feel
you're
lonely.
On your own journey.
Exactly.
It's
not something that you can
times.
compare and contrast to other people's experiences and whatever. So it does really get lonely at times, but I, for one, definitely don't feel lonely having you by my side.
Wait, that's the cutest thing ever. Oh my God, I loved that.
Wait, not to be a cornball, but like
she never
true.
says corny stuff like that. And like, I don't hug, so like, it's like,
yeah,
you know, that was like the softest we've ever gotten, honestly.
No.
Yeah, but I just think it's cool because I think also as girls, I mean, influencer is mainly girls, but in your industry, I think something that inspires me about you is like, first of all, it's like, it'd be harder to sit here and defend you if I thought your music was shit. But I know you're so fucking talented, not just at fucking DJing, but like being a producer, like anyone can DJ, I'm sorry. Not anyone can fucking produce.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I've seen it fucking firsthand. We'll go somewhere and she'll be like, whip out her flash drive and men look her up and down because she's a girl and laugh at her. And are like, what is she about to come up and spit Kids Bop? And it's like, you get underestimated a lot for being a girl. And it's like hard for me to watch, honestly.
Yeah, it's the most frustrating thing ever. But also at the end of the day, it motivates me even harder because it's like.
Should motivate you.
If there wasn't a challenge, I like a challenge.
Right,
I
that's
like
what
a
we were talking
challenge.
about
If there
earlier.
wasn't a challenge, it just sucks when it's like, you know, it's literally based off the way you
way you look or who
you
are,
look, and it
having a
sucks because
vagina.
I hate that. It's not an excuse. Like I hate that like a lot of people say that, and like I think that part of the problem is, you know, even isolating like men and women in that field to begin with, like female DJs. You never hear male DJs. You only hear female DJs. And it's like,
That's true.
I don't want to be a female DJ. I want to be a DJ. It's like,
Valid,
you know, and it sucks when like people just underestimate you to begin with and never give you the benefit of the doubt. And it's like men can do the same exact thing and be even more cornier and still get praised. And
100%.
it's like, I know myself and I hold myself to a standard where I'm not going to lower my standard because of anyone else's opinions. And I know that what I have is valuable and what I'm building is valuable. So I hope that at the end of the day that, you know, is more telling than
seriously
who I am or how I look.
And I also think it's not even that they're scared they look at you and, oh, she's a girl, like, oh, she's gonna come up, as I said, and spit kids bop and be bad. I also think there's even bigger the fear that you're gonna get up there and be better than them. And a girl was better than, a girl's better than you, bruh. Sit the fuck down.
I don't know. It's hard. Like it's definitely a challenge isolating that because I feel like it's like my whole life.
But it's going to make the reward even better.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know? Just y'all wait, guys. Just y'all wait for our karma. We're going to take over the fucking world one day.
Watch your back.
Watch your back, ho. Okay, now I have some questions for you. And then I know like a bunch of people have some questions for you. So I'll try and do like some kind of rapid fire.
Okay.
Mine are like Emily questions. I guess the other people are more MLE, but whatever. Okay. So how do you think you've grown in the past couple years?
Ooh.
Like, what would you say, like, is just how you're so different, whether that's, like, even, like, on the outside or the inside?
I think internally.
Like, what are some things you've learned in these past few years?
Self-awareness is
I'm
the number
dead.
one thing. Like, honestly, like, I am a lot of things. The one thing I pride myself is self-aware because I would rather you tell me straight up if
That's
I'm
what I
doing
was going to say.
something
You can
wrong,
take criticism.
Yes.
That's
like,
why
I
we, like,
would
have a
prefer
good...
constructive criticism over sugarcoating any day. That's without a doubt. But I mean more in the terms of self-aware. Oh, self-awareness. Yeah. Like, I would... Like, I don't know. To me, it's like the worst thing of all is like if everyone around you is like talking about or saying something that like you don't know and
that's why
you're doing
we have
wrong, and
we'll
it's
tell
like
each other
I don't know. Yeah, that's another thing where it's like I need.
Yeah, but that's why like I was gonna say this when we were at Coachella. Like me and you don't fight, and I was gonna say this when we were talking about Coachella. Like Coachella, I was gonna say like that was when we had like our first fight, but it wasn't even a fight. It was like she was late for something for work, and I was like, you know, like filming a get ready with me, and she's like, hurry the fuck up. And then you said something that was so true. Like friends who don't fight are weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, honestly valid. But I also think our fights are not like us, like me and her, like and I can actually say this, and I think there's very few friends who could say this. I've never said a bad word behind your back, and I think
I've never said a bad word behind your back.
in terms of something you wouldn't say to my face.
Yeah.
You mean like, oh, she's being a bitch, she's doing this, whatever.
Yeah. It's okay
I'm
to rant,
saying like,
but like talking shit
like actually negatively, like she's never preyed on my downfall. And I think that's the thing. Like we have a very loyal friendship where like, if I walk out of a room, not only do I know she's not talking about me, I know if someone is, she's defending me.
110%.
And so I also think we don't have like fights, we have disagreements, but we're both so mature where you say your part, I say mine, and you go, oh, I see where I went wrong. I see how you thought that, but this is how I feel.
Yeah.
And you'll apologize, I'll apologize, we'll admit where we went wrong. Like, I just think we have a very good, like, healthy and mature way of dealing with
100%. Yeah, and that like piggybacking
which is self-aware. Yeah.
Literally like self-awareness, I think is like the number one like thing that comes to mind in terms of growth. And I think
because you're so I see you as like my most self-aware friend.
Really?
Yeah, and just terms of like, because like I also think self-aware involves like being able to like admit where you went wrong.
Yeah,
you know?
and
Not
like
just always knowing what's up. Sometimes you're
for
fucking
when it
clueless.
comes 100%. Oh my God, yeah.
Exactly.
I just think it's embarrassing if you know you did something wrong and you're trying to act like you didn't.
Yeah,
like
own
that's
up to
even
that
more
shit.
embarrassing.
Yeah, I agree with
anyways,
that. So if I was to get canceled, what do you think it'd be for? You don't have to do this. Can be like a short.
Oh my
thing.
God, I don't know. Like it would be something so stupid too. Like I know you, and it wouldn't be anything serious.
I would
like
probably
it would
say
be
something like not
so
know it was
stupid.
offensive, and like it was offensive.
What?
I would probably say something not realizing it was offensive. And it was offensive.
Like
there's
talk about
old videos
self-awareness.
that
It'd be something that you were not self-aware.
Yeah,
about.
I'm not the most self-aware. There's old videos that if I posted now, I'd be canceled. But because I had like 5,000 followers, it was chill, and they're still up, but it's fine. Okay. So if you were to be canceled, what do you think it'd be for?
Oh my God.
Like old past stuff.
Wearing Sheen or addicted. Cancel me if I do any of those
Wearing
things.
Sheen, bitch. I'm fucking dead. You're unreal. Okay, we're gonna get into some questions that are gonna fucking bore me because it's gonna be like, what's your favorite track ID?
Wait, stop. These are my questions
These
that
are
are
yours.
gonna
Emily's gonna get
up.
real horny right now on the mic. Okay. Emily. Are you a woof or an arf? From Gia.
Definitely a wolf.
That's like a thing in our friend group. Everyone's a wolf and I'm an
She's
arf.
an arf.
So I guess arf means alpha, not too sure.
Drop in the comments if you think that makes sense, because I think that
Then I'm an
it
arf. I
fits
feel like I'm
perfect
a
sense.
wolf.
You're such an arf.
Okay. What? Exactly.
It's whatever you want it to mean.
like there's
You
people
give me
who are
arf
wolves and
vibes
arfs.
too. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Oh, well, we're
Both
the
are
same.
good.
You're an arf.
like a wolf or like an arf? Like an arf or like a wolf?
But no, because I was like, oh.
Yeah, like are
But,
you
like,
like a
no.
wolf or are you like an arf?
But wouldn't I be a wolf then?
What?
See?
You're an arf, bro. You're such an arf. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
see,
Yeah.
like a little chihuahua, not a pit bull. I'm like both. Fine, I'm dead. Shit, okay. That's so funny. What's your dream music collab?
Oh my God. Cage Renata, 100%.
Really?
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Yes. Like, he's my goat.
I like this. This is a really important question. You can
Okay.
take a few seconds to think if you need it.
Okay.
How do you manage having such an iconic roommate that is Davis? Whoever asked that, you're awesome. Don't even answer that. It was just funny. Okay. Next question. Where will you guys live after graduation? New York.
New
Fuck
York.
yeah.
New York
you guys, I
City.
guess they assume we're living. Oh no, they'd probably just are asking both. Whatever.
We are living together.
Are y'all gonna be roommates forever?
Yeah.
Yes. Until I have enough money to get the fuck away
Yeah.
from her. Until
You're
Emily's enough money.
telling me.
Until Emily has enough money to be in a fucking penthouse, she'll be like, bro. If she makes enough money in like 3 months, she'll literally like evict our lease and leave.
yeah.
She'll be like, bitch, no, she'll still pay our lease and move into a penthouse. Like, bitch loves her own spot. You like
I
it,
do
yeah.
love living
Because you just like
alone.
your own like vibe and
I
decorating.
just
Like
love
you
my
don't
own
like being alone. You
space.
like your.
I've been
You
like that
like
since
being
I was
alone, but you
little.
also like company. Just
Yeah,
like-
I enjoy company, but like my space is my space. I like hate sharing a space.
Okay, I don't even. Is this English? Recorder box or Serato?
Record box or Serato? Record box. The fuck?
Fave song ever produced.
Ooh, that I produced or ever anyone produced?
I think anyone ever.
Oh my God.
That's
To the
tough.
music by Kate
And then do
Renata.
yours too. What's yours then?
R.O.D. The one that
Nice. That Chris Lake just said.
Yeah.
It's Chris Lake goes. That put me in a better mood.
Good juju.
Yeah. Dream DJ to go back to back with.
I have a lot, but I would honestly say like the most fun one would probably be like, wait, I have a lot. This question's gonna overstim me. I
I'm
don't
dead.
know. Wait,
Name three. 3 DJs you want to go. BTB
okay, I'd
with.
probably say like it'd be really fun to go
I'd
back to back with Ranger Truco.
I don't even know who that is. I'd scream and shit my pants if you went back to back with Peggy Goo. It'd
Oh,
be
Peggy
sick.
Goo. Oh my God.
And you
Peggy
guys are just
Goo.
little steez balls.
I would
It'd be a steez ball
absolutely
overload.
shit myself if I went back to Peggy Goo.
Yeah, I know. You need a diaper for
And
going
I would
back
say
to back
like
with Peggy
Seth
Goo.
Troxler. That would be a really fun beat to me as well. I
Cool.
feel like he'd just troll the whole time.
So far, who's your favorite DJ you've ever collaborated with this far?
Well, I don't really do collabs. I've
Yeah,
only
that is
produced
true.
friends with like just for fun.
Yeah. You do a lot of those.
But I did produce a lot with my friend Ryan, good friend Ryan
Yeah.
Case.
I don't know what she means collaborated as in makes a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you get into DJing and
Um,
producing?
I started in 8th grade. I went to a Louis the Child concert with my best friend, and I don't know what. Like, I feel like every DJ has this moment where they just go to a concert and they're like, "I want to do that."
That's so
just-
funny because like I remember the first concert I went to was Loud Luxury and I actually always talk about this. I don't know why I feel like I should just be real right now. I always talk about how I got detained at a Loud Luxury concert and I've told this story actually 5 times and every time I'm like, I was just too drunk, I got detained. No, I pissed myself in the crowd. So I got detained and like thrown into the drunk tank and
Oh,
that was my first time in a music thing and I definitely wasn't thinking, oh my God, I want to do this. I was thinking I just pissed my pants.
well, I grew
so,
up I grew
that's
up
so humiliating.
playing piano. My mom is like went to music
Like, I'm
school.
so
My dad
musically
is very
challenged.
like we would be on the way to dinner.
So
and
that's
we'd be
also how
listening-
she got into it. Big
yeah,
family ties.
my dad would be like, we'd be on the way to dinner and he'd play Skrillex in the car like that. We
See,
wouldn't
so
listen. Like I
fucking
didn't grow
turn.
up on like any like 60s, 70s shit that a lot of people like
Yeah.
listen to like with at home. Like I literally was like EDM. Like
They're
that's
probably
it,
playing
like,
that
house.
in your
Like,
crib
there
to
would
put
be
you to
sets
bed.
like ultra live sets playing. My mom would be cooking dinner. Like that's like the dynamic of my family. If that gives you guys more of a gist.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I went to this Louis the Child concert. Was like, I need to do this. Went home, looked up an FL Studio tutorial because that's what they were using, and the rest was history. And I
That's
was
so
like, I
funny.
need to do that. And I started producing like seriously. It was like on and off producing. I couldn't even fathom FL, so I switched to Ableton and I started producing like senior year of high school, I think. And I was DJing since 8th grade.
There you go. Someone goes, list the famous DJs she's met. Imagine you just start listing
I'm
them.
like
I
listening.
feel like we've met pretty much everyone.
yeah,
which
I would
is
say I've
sick,
met like I have 2 more goats to cross off the list.
There you go. I like that. I like that mentality.
Yes.
Okay. And Gracie, How many times do you wipe your ass when you poop? Like, why is Gracie asking that?
Such a Gracie question.
Someone wants to know
Gracie.
your advice on how you would. What would your advice be to get over being cheated on? Like, what's your best revenge plot for getting cheated on?
Leave them and get hotter. Like what?
Someone said, "What's
never
Davis
talk to them
like?"
again.
Like what?
Davis is Davis.
Yeah, like I think you guys know. I guess like, what's it like to live with me? Shit, we've got
roller
beef on the
coaster.
pod. Should we beef on the pod? We
Yeah.
were gonna beef on the pod and not
Yeah,
tell you.
that's-
We were gonna like get into a fake fight. And she's like, "What?" Tuned out. I'm so dead. Okay, let's see. You already said what software you use. What was your first deck?
Ooh, the DJJ 400. They don't make those anymore. I still have it though. If anyone wants to buy it,
I'm dead. What's your favorite set to date you've ever seen?
Ooh, pause that space. As much as like, okay, no, set. No.
was
That was
honestly,
like the most fun. But like
Yeah.
best set I've ever seen was probably Adam 10 back-to-back Metagami at Mind Warrior.
Or
last
remember
Halloween.
at Coachella when it was those three? I don't know. Remember it
Oh
was back
my
to back
god!
to
Oh
back?
yeah, Coachella.
Not me. Look at me. Look at
Yes,
me. Yeah.
the UK Avengers,
I don't know
Coachella,
who it
Salute.
was.
It was Salute,
I just remember
Interplanetary
tripping dick in the crowd
Criminal,
and being,
Opident. Yeah, it was the whole. It was
Yeah, that was
all the
epic.
UK fools.
Why'd you take down your SoundCloud mixes? People keep
I keep
asking.
getting DMs to this day. I'm so sorry, guys. Those are never going up. If you want me to send you them, text me personally. I'll send you
Brendan
it.
Walsh 18 wants them.
Okay,
Brendan,
I'll make sure. I keep getting comments on them too.
That's so funny.
They're just
So,
not
what
me
other
anymore.
DJs inspire your sound?
What other DJs that inspire my sound? I'd say like Prospa, Carlita.
Kitchenada a little, right?
Yeah, Caterona influence, like
Yeah.
definitely like R&B vocal influences from him for
Mhm.
sure. Like they're much more swaggier and like cooler. Yeah, I would say like I don't know. There's a lot of inspiration. Like it's hard to nail like one artist that I pull inspiration from. I say it's like a lot of. It's not even artists. It's like songs and like sounds.
Yeah, totally.
And
totally,
certain like
totally.
vibes that I hear. I like to make vibes, not music. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Okay, that's honestly. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say or close out on?
No. I mean that's it. Thanks so much for having me on.
Yeah, of course. So we have some fun plans coming up. We are going away for New Year's, and that will be a fun little debrief we'll do. We'll have to like bring a mic with us.
Yeah, literally.
So get ready for that. We're also going to the Nylon party in Miami for Basil. So
Basil
some
ain't ready.
fun, exciting things to look forward to. I always like to give you guys something to look forward to because personally, I need like a trip or something coming up in the future, or else I'm like, what's the point of life? Why wake up in the morning, you know? Emily,
Hi.
thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, I hope you're all caught up. If not, tune into the past week's episode. They're all fucking exciting and great. You can find me on Instagram at DavisRow_, on YouTube at Davis-Row, and on TikTok as motherfucking Diva Davis. Thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.